Hello, welcome to Tabletop CP. Today we're heading back to the peninsula for another game of sharp practice. Alright, so yeah, it's great to be back here on the peninsula, breaking out the Napoleonics again. And we'll be playing a custom mission tonight called Anderson's Folly. And Johnny's coming over, and his brother Carlo's coming with him. And I don't believe Carlo's ever played sharp practice, but he wanted to come down and check out the nerd cave and throw some dice. So I wrote up this little scenario for us to play. It's going to be a 4-player. It's going to be me and Andre, and Johnny and Carlo. We begin with the briefing. Anderson's Folly. A valiant British rocket crew has stuck around too long and are now in danger of being cut off. As a French column approaches, scattered British reinforcements arrive to try to hold them back long enough for the crew to disassemble the launcher and pull it back to their lines. British objective. The British must fire at least 2 of their 3 remaining rockets and then disassemble the launcher and fall back off of their board edge. To disassemble the launcher, a task roll of 12 must be achieved. British deployment. The primary deployment point for the British is the West Road, which is this road here. Secondary deployment point will be the windmill. So the British are defending in this mission, but only forces deploying from the windmill deployment point will get the extra 6-inch deployment distance granted to defenders. As you can see, Anderson and his rocket crew are already in place. French objective. The French must push the British back and destroy or capture the rocket. French deployment. The East Road, which is that road over there, is the French primary deployment point. Any secondary deployment points purchased with support points will have to go off of the primary deployment point. Also, the main French group, which is the big group of conscripts and the senior leader, they're not going to be able to deploy immediately. They're going to have to reach a task roll of 12, and they're going to roll for that every time their commander's card is drawn. We're also going to allow the French cavalry to deploy on either edge up to 24 inches up. So they can come in, they don't have a deployment point. They can come in from either edge. And that's just to give them a little bit of a chance. We've had bad luck with cavalry before. So letting them get up a little bit closer maybe is a good idea, maybe not, but we're going to go ahead and try that tonight. For the terrain in today's game, it's pretty typical of every Lardy game that we play. We'll start off with our awesome Sicily map from Geek Villain that we use all the time on the peninsula. We also got our new Charlie Foxtrot windmill here. First time we've used it. I've had it completed for quite a while, so it's good to get it out here on the table. So we got a patch of woods, patch of woods, patch of woods, patch of woods. They're going to be soft cover, 4-inch visibility. These rocks that are scattered around are just line of sight blocking terrain. All the buildings are going to be hard cover, and there's one wall here that's going to be hard cover as well. We do have hills on this board as well. So we have one big hill that the rocket is on. You can see that. And the way we do hills, a single layer hill like this one here, infantry cannot see each other across it. We'll say you can see cavalry across it since they're up higher, but infantry cannot see across it. And there is a nice little spot back here where some guys could hide. That's going to block line of sight to anyone unless they're up on top of the hill here. And there's another big hill there, but that's the main hill, that one, and then there's another smaller hill here. And that is it for the terrain. Now let's take a look at the forces. We begin with the British force. This force comes from the Syromantica Peninsula list, which is a fan-made list for the peninsula. It's very comprehensive. It's got all the forces you would see there. You can find it in the Sharp Practice Facebook group, and I'll see if I can link to it in the description of this as well. But anyway, so this is the British force. It is a total of 81 points. In overall command of the force, we have Captain Harry Hillsden. He is a level 2 leader, and he is assisted by his trusty Sergeant Alan Downs, a level 1 leader. And he is commanding 3 groups of light infantry in line. They have the light bobs rule, which gives them a 9-inch deployment distance. They have sharp practice and thin red line, and they are 33 points. Next up we have Captain Richard Clark. He is a level 2. He is the commander of the HMS Lard, and he has 12 of his men from the ship with him. They're going to be run as Tribe. They get first fire only. They are aggressive. They have mixed weapons, which means only half of them may fire. And then they have pikes and cutlasses, which means they fight as clan in the first round. The fisticuffs, and that is 13 points. Here we have Lieutenant Luke Lankowski and his light infantry skirmishers. So Lieutenant Dan's taking a little break. He hasn't performed very well in the past few games, and frankly Lankowski has outplayed Lieutenant Dan lately. So we're bringing in Lankowski again. Dan's back with the nurses, I think, somewhere. And they have sharp practice, and they cost 12 points. Next up we have Lieutenant Bill Thompson from the 195th Rifles. They're armed with rifles, they're light infantry skirmishers, they have sharp practice, tap reload, and they are also 15 points. Lastly we have Lieutenant Simon Anderson and his heavy rocket with 5 crew. So I didn't see a rocket in the Sierra Mantica list. I might have just missed it, but I know there's one in the 100 Days list, and that's where this came from, the point cost and everything. So it's 11 points for the heavy rocket and the level 1 leader, Simon Anderson. Here we have the French force. This is also from the Sierra Mantica list, and it is 85 points. In overall command of the force, we have Major Maurice Richard. He's a level 3 leader, and he is assisted by his trusty Sergeant Bertrand, who's a level 1. And they are in command of 3 groups of Fusiliers, line infantry. They are conscripts. They have the pas de charge rule, and they are 24 points. Next up, we have Captain Russo. He's a level 1. He is in group of 2 groups of Voltigeur skirmishers, just armed with muskets. They have sharp practice, and they are 17 points. Next we have Kapitan Ruud von Nistelrooy, level 2. 2 groups of Dutch Grenadiers. They don't have any special rules. They are regular though. They're not conscripts, and they are 20 points. Here we have Lieutenant Kowalski, back again, level 1, Polish Lancers. So they're scouting cavalry. They do have more rules than I think Johnny realized, and they have aggressive in hand, which allows them to pull double the shock. So every time that Kowalski pulls shock, he pulls 2. But that's only if they're stationary or moving away from the enemy. They also have lances, and that is 10 points. Finally, we have Capitan Dupont, French Dragoons. They have tally-ho, and there's also a dismounted version of them. They can get off and fight as dismounts, and they are 11 points. And that is it for the forces. Now we will begin the game. All right, Johnny and Carlo have arrived. So is Andre. It's going to be a minute. Andre and I versus Johnny and Carlo. Andre and I are the British. These guys are going to be the French. I'm going to be commanding the Hillsden in the main line of light infantry and the rocket. And Andre is going to be commanding Clark, Lankowski, and Thompson. And then the French. So what do you guys? How are you breaking it up?
Carlo's got the Grenadiers, the line, and the Voltigeurs, and I'm just controlling the 2 cav groups.
Okay. So Carlo's never played this, but
that's why he's got the bigger force.
We just gave him the crash course, and he's going to be getting some help from Johnny and then all of us really. So force support, we gave Johnny 6. He brought the holy man, the musician, the surgeon, and then he's boosted Dupont, the dragoon leader, up to level 2. And we took half of that. We took the holy man, the music, and then we're bringing a barricade, which I believe is soft cover for shooting purposes, and possibly it might affect fisticuffs as well as a barrier,
Yep.
A small barrier. So we'll check it out if it comes to that. And then force morale, we're both at 11. So I think we're ready to start. So Andre's the bag man tonight. All
Let
right,
us
game over.
start off. Okay, remove all the 1 point of shock from each unit, clear the smoke.
And reload. Next turn or next chapter.
Next chapter. Already on chapter 2.
That was a short chapter.
This is longer than most games.
Red Leader 3. That's Richard Clark and the crew of the HMS Lard. There's Captain Clark and his boys there. Blue Leader 6. That's Captain DuPont. That is the,
Johnny.
I believe, the Dragoon leader. Here he is, DuPont, and his Dragoons have come in here. So remember, 24 inches from his edge. You can deploy it to. That's the big man. So you got to roll. So he has to roll to see if. So a 5. Okay. So you needed a 12. So just remember
You didn't
that.
roll a 12.
No.
Okay.
You can't take a
Nice
couple-
try, though.
Remember
We'll
when-
let you roll again. If you get a 12 next time.
Of course, if Bertrand comes out, he
Was
can
it
roll.
2d6 or just one?
Just one.
Just one.
Set it to 5.
Next card, Andre. That's our big man, Hillsden. Hillsden's gonna wait again, or for the first time.
Oh, we got
Probably
There's
the only
your number
roll
2
again.
man.
Bertrand. So go ahead and roll again.
Just 1d6.
Oh,
Yep.
that's the other.
Oh, you're at
Loaded.
10.
Wow.
Okay, so he's at 10 of 12, so they're almost to the board edge.
Just don't roll a 1 next one.
He hasn't seen to roll less than a 5 yet on
I'm
those
using,
dice.
using the loaded dice, tabletop CP.
And
3.
1, 2, 3.
Captain Russo.
That's the
Voltigeurs.
Voltigeurs.
Russo and his Voltigeurs have deployed into the courtyard there from their primary deployment point on the road.
Hey, look, targets.
We can see them now. I don't think we want to fire a rocket at some Voltigeurs.
Why
Wait for the
not?
big guys to get here. Blue flag. Oh man,
And-
Tiffin.
The Tiffin.
Good thing we brought.
So
Something
that's
in.
it, right?
That's it. Next turn. Next turn.
Starting with the blue flag.
Excellent.
Bill Thompson. That is the 195th Rifles. Thompson has come in over here in these woods. He's going to fire at the Dragoons needing force. Ooh,
We'll take 5.
5 hits. In the open.
In the open. All
Oh,
right.
wow.
Actually, it was better than average. but
Only one
so
shot.
was your roll.
Yeah.
Only one shot.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say nothing.
Wow. So 2 good rolls.
DOS.
2 good rolls.
Nice.
Yeah, but unfortunately, a save roll always trumps good shooting.
Are those guys unloaded now, or half
Yeah,
loaded?
double unloaded.
Yeah.
Or, no, they're half unloaded.
Oh yeah, because you came in and half fired and half reloaded. Blue 4, Captain Van Nistelrooy, which is the Grenadiers.
Yep. So they,
Van Nistelrooy's come in over there with his Grenadiers on the road in column. That's 3 flags.
flags.
So you guys could bring something in,
So
or
you could,
activate a leader.
or you could wait to try and double activate,
Yeah,
got
or
3
the
flags
turn
right
could
away.
end.
or you could wait for the turn to end and activate all the stuff that was
That's
already
fine.
on the board.
We'll hold
Yeah.
off because we have 2 units that haven't gone. Yeah,
That's
fine.
a good.
Rousseau.
That is the skirmishers.
That's the
Yeah.
Voltigeurs.
Yep.
Here he comes. That is the Voltigeurs. They got a 14-inch move. They've cleared the courtyard in 1 move. Next
Yeah, I
card.
mean the leaders technically they don't matter to like.
Oh!
position-wise.
Damn.
Yeah, but at least you got 3 flags out.
Yeah, what did we get?
Nothing.
Oh, skirmishers, right? So I think
They're skirmishers now. So DuPont got off the horses. He came in at the walk, and he's way over here now.
Yeah.
And yeah, next turn. That was all that was left on the board that hadn't activated. So wasted a couple of flags, and we didn't really get.
Yeah, hang on. I need to stack up all the blue cards on top
Oh
again.
yeah, good job. Please. Here we go. Next card. Blue card again. That's Rousseau again. That's those Voltigeurs.
Oh man, you're
There he is. Rousseau has made another 14-inch move. And he's all the way up to the edge. So in two turns, he's gone from the courtyard right to there.
See, I told you it would take a long
Time
time
to
for
start.
him to move up.
Yeah, I
Gave me
know.
the lucky dice.
Time to start firing the rocket.
Yeah. And we got a red flag
2
to
flags. Blue leader 1. So roll your. Just don't roll a 1, and they'll be coming in.
yeah.
Another 6. Gotta take those dice away from him.
do it. Now, let him use all those rolls up now.
The problem is not.
Chard and
No,
Bertrand
it's
have come in.
when-
No, that's all he can do. That is his.
He's done enough.
That is his thing. But he came in, and on the way in, he ordered the Grenadiers to move up, and then he just went there. So next card. All right, come on, give me some red cards.
What? Red?
Blue 6. That's DuPont again. That's these
think
guys.
Kowalski hasn't come on yet.
DuPont has come up, moved his free move over here, and he's going to take a shot at Anderson's rocket. First fire, I'm assuming you
Yep.
get.
So just 3 hits.
Just
Hits on Anderson.
And no
Soft cover.
No reload.
Oh damn, a dead and 2 shock. Check your leader.
Could be the leader.
Not Anderson. Damn. So a dead and 2 shock on the rocket, huh? Yeah, we'll just have to mark it. Alright, next card.
Hey, another red flag.
Okay, cool.
Woohoo!
You can activate 2 things.
Hey, awesome.
Ah,
And
there we go.
red foe.
Lankowski. Lankowski has come in over here off of the main deployment point. He's going to fire at the Dragoons. So another decent roll.
Only 4.
Pretty good. Above average.
Let's hope he doesn't save as many.
We'll
this time.
see how your save does on the.
Light, well, let me see. They're in light cover.
Some kills.
So, just
2
2
shot.
shots. That's
Alright.
pretty good.
Could have been better, but could have been worse.
I don't know that it's pretty good. It wasn't horrible. How's that?
It was better than last time. Blue flag. How many is that? 3?
You got 3 flags.
Johnny's
like you-
decided to use the 3 blue flags to bring Kowalski in, and he is there now at the canter. Ah, look at that, the big man. So I think we should bring him in now, Andre. I think we can't wait any longer. We'll just have to decide where he goes. Justin has come in over here. He's got the light bulbs rule, so he can go. He's starting at 9, and then he gets 6 more for being the defender from the windmill. And meanwhile, he had Clark move that way towards the rocket, and we are going to unleash a volley onto the Voltigeurs here. 4 guys can't see, and then Hillsden and the rest of the guys are going to be 22 shots. All right, here we go. Andre is going to roll for Hillsden. Needing 4s. That's not horrible. 9 hits, so yeah, you'll split them up.
I would do
5 and 4.
Yeah, I'd put 4 on the group
Without the leader, right?
with the leader.
With the leader, 4.
Yeah.
4 with the leader,
Yep.
5. Okay.
All right, so keep rolling high. Keep rolling high.
No, you want to roll.
This is
one.
where the high rolls are going to come back to bite him.
He doesn't know how to roll low.
So do I roll them all at once or?
No,
No, you
separate.
want to roll them separately.
So 4 first, right?
yeah.
Yep.
Okay, here's 4.
So what you can do is just take them and then put the results next to the group.
There's
Just makes
4.
it easier.
Point of shock and a dead. Okay.
So just put those dice next to that group that took it.
High rolls continue.
Okay, and then
And
5 more.
oh yeah.
low rolls.
Ooh, high rolls
Hey.
continue.
Nice.
2
Yeah,
6s,
they're all loaded.
2 dead,
Nice
and
job,
a
it's live.
2 shock.
Fives and
Great roll.
6s on half. 50% 5s and 6s.
He's consistent.
Yeah.
Consistently rolling high. Next card, Andre. So there we go. Hillsden. Good first volley. Blue card.
Hey, there's your last flag.
Blue flag, I mean, not flag card.
Oh, there's 5 flags in here?
Oh, well, maybe that explains why we've seen so many blue flags.
We should only be
Take
4.
one out, Andre.
And, the Tiffin.
Tiffin. Okay, so we have. You guys, do you have anything left that hasn't activated?
Oh.
You have 1 flag left. Andre's got 6 blue flags in there.
I don't think so.
And then we got 7 blue flags. They just keep coming out. First thing we're going to do with one of our flags after the Tiffin is we're going to have Thompson finish loading, and then he's going to fire at the Dragoons. And then with the second flag, we're going to fire the rocket. So
So 7 shots.
here we go.
Cover.
Should.
Needing 4s.
3 hits.
All right, 3 hits, Johnny.
Totally
So
average.
These boys here. You are in soft cover though, because
Yeah,
you're,
Gonna split them with the cows?
Sure.
hard
2
cover for the cows.
2 on the cows.
Ooh, the cows are dead.
So,
You didn't roll
so
those
far
2
we got a
sixes, did you?
4. No.
So wait a minute.
still
All right,
got
we got
one,
one. Okay,
so-
a dead and a shock.
Dead and a shock.
So they're up to
There
3
could
shock.
be a leader.
Oh,
shit.
it is
Leader?
DuPont. It just takes a
Light
wound.
wound.
So he's going to drop to a level 1,
This is why you do the level 1 thing, and I lose a guy.
and then no, you don't lose a guy because it was
Oh,
the
I
leader.
don't. You're right. But I do take another point of shock.
And you do have
And
to
roll
roll a
that
bad thing.
thing.
Level 2 leader wounded.
5. It's probably a force morale drop.
All right, Anderson firing the rocket, and he's going to just go right at the Grenadiers there. So I got my table here, which will tell us what to do. So roll a dice. 6. 12 inches forward and explodes.
Boom.
Okay, so it kills the guy with the donkey. He's toast.
Okay, that was exciting.
He's dead.
And now we'll move to the next turn.
All right,
then.
yourself.
Andre's trying to play mind games with his own team here.
So the
Oh man,
deadly
I'm not.
say for the rocket
That's what you get for
is
teaming up with me.
Weird. I think we
Red
can go
flag.
a little
We took
more
5 extra
red
flags out
flag.
of it.
We are not playing with the extra flags.
I think
We
can
were,
just
though.
Continue on the road, I guess. Or?
Can't believe we didn't get a
They need one more
It's
turn.
Hillsden.
random effect.
Hillsden
As
again.
far
Huh?
up as they can. and
So,
then
Andre,
get
should I
into the
do
line.
I think you
uncontrolled volley and just blast away? I'll be hitting on 6s.
Is there a downside to? Well, if you reload and present,
Shoot the cup.
If I reload present, he's probably going to get out of the way.
he's going to get out of there.
Okay.
Their card doesn't come out.
Hillsden has had his men. Actually, Andre, I have one more command. I could command somebody else to do something too. But I had these guys reload and present. And then maybe Hillsden will have someone else. We could have the rocket reload.
Reload the rocket.
Yep.
To reload both.
That was a
It
reload.
takes 2 actions to reload.
Tiffin.
Oh, it
Oh,
is! That's not good.
You definitely cheated on that one.
definitely.
And we still have a red flag
Oh,
that we could do
I
I
something.
forgot I put the red flag on top too.
This guy's
How about reload these guys? Or we could have Lankowski fire.
Yeah, we
Maybe
can
that'd be
do
better.
anything.
Wonderful.
Because that is an opportunity for a sharp practice. Yeah, I think having those guys
Lankowski?
fire is probably the.
Okay, so they'll be at long range, so they'll be hitting on 5s. Lankowski is going to fire at the Dragoons. Needing 5s. 3 hits. Soft cover.
Did you roll too many dice?
DuPont.
All 6 of them. I only got 50% 5s and 6s.
Pretty good.
Very high rolling tonight, even on the casualties.
Come on, baby.
Oh,
No, that's it for the. That might be it for them. You got to roll for your leader
Yeah,
again.
I
too.
did roll for my leader.
No, not the leader. But 2 more down, and they're up to 3 shocks. So they're in bad shape, and that's the end of that turn. We can make it a true double phase.
The true daily double.
Red flag.
Not
Oh,
Red 4.
That's Lankowski again. So he had fired and reloaded, so he could fire again.
this guy's a
Okay.
toast.
Did you get a med later?
Maybe you should move up a little bit and then fire.
Jasmine.
Move up one of your free moves and then fire.
We'll move up.
Ooh.
Ow.
All right, here we go. 7 shots. Full boat, needing 4s.
Ooh, I
hits.
finally went below average.
Finally, Jesus.
Probably roll 2 6s.
Yeah. There you go.
But yeah,
I'll
with
go to
double
6s, I'll
6s
take-
again,
I'll
it doesn't
take them
matter.
Nothing.
All right.
Not even a shock.
Nice.
Skated on that one. So you moved up your free one, you fired and reloaded.
One day we'll be able to shoot a
Next
gun.
card. Blue or red 5. It's Bill Thompson. Reload.
And
Okay, blue. Van Nistelrooy. That's the
Grenadiers.
Grenadiers.
Okay.
There they are. The Grenadiers, another amazing move. Have made it
You could probably do
almost
one
halfway
more
up the board.
column move and then get in the line.
Okay.
2 flags. I could interrupt right now, Andre, and fire my thing.
that was probably a really good idea.
They're almost there.
Or we could save the flags.
He's not going to stay there. You're going to lose your present. I say do it. Pull the trigger.
Okay. Sharp practice, Andre just reminded me. So we're going to sharp practice into the Voltigeurs, needing 5s.
Ouch.
It's not great, Andre. No, it's not horrible. 1, 2,
What?
3, 4. Well, I'm just looking over on this part. I didn't even see on the edges. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Non-leader.
Yep.
Okay, 6 on the
Use the
non-leader.
cup.
Try not to roll high.
Can't help it.
Cuppy time. The
That's
cup.
pretty good.
That was the
Just
cup.
1 point a shock.
One point shot.
Okay,
Gonna
that was
take
the
it.
cup.
Yep. And then the other group is the leader.
So that's on them. And the other group is 5. Okay,
Yep.
perfect. So you go cup.
Ones and twos.
Roll them out nice and slow. Okay. No.
3 shock.
3 shock.
All right.
Okay.
Whatever. I'm unloaded now too, Andre.
Yeah.
But I can
So
fire,
move the markers.
or I could
Okay.
reload and fire if I pull
So move this one up
Yeah,
one,
the
right?
red 1.
Exactly.
They're up
Although-
to 7 total shock now on this Voltigeurs. and
Honestly,
they've lost
now you
3
could
men.
actually start
Wait.
rotating your
Moving
line.
up. I could move up now, huh?
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea. Except for Kowalski's there.
I got your back.
Richard Clark and the HMS Lard crew got my back. Blue flag. Blue
And-
flag, something blue. Kowalski.
Finally.
Kowalski.
My movement dice.
Kowalski has come out here at the canter, so he's there next to the Grenadiers.
You gotta go no cut for the movement dice.
Next card.
Cut for the.
Yeah.
That's something blue. Blue 6, DuPont.
He's all fucked
These
up.
guys, yeah, he's a level 1 now with 3
Lift their
shock.
wound.
DuPont and his Grenadier, or not Grenadiers, Dragoons have moved 2d6 back and faced back this way, so he's getting out of the dodge here. Probably a good call. Russo, that's the Voltigeurs.
Oh.
So they're going to be able to probably get out of Hillsden's firing range now.
Show you how much shock to take.
First thing he's going to do is going to have the French Holy Man
Hallelujah.
here with the Voltigeurs.
Hallelujah.
He's been rolling high, so he might get a good roll.
Okay, there
Or
you
he
go.
might do his customary 1.
Oh. Or he'll just take all 4.
6.
Almost all the shock is gone.
So there's 4 right now.
Finally, a good use of
So
the
is
Holy
it-
Man.
Or
11 shots. He pulled his last shock with his leader. Oh, wait a
Wow.
minute. No, you know what? I just realized.
What?
I think the Holy Man only activates when the big man activates. I don't think you can just bring him in whenever you want. We'll have to look at that.
You
Yeah.
are hitting on, so it's first fire, but it's long range, but it's skirmishers. So
Yeah,
you should need
force.
4s.
oh, this is,
So yeah, the Holy Man can only come in when the big man's card activates. So he couldn't just come in
6.
whenever. He can come in wherever, just not whenever. So now we're going to re-roll. He's going to be down to 9 shots now instead of the 11 that he had.
Yep.
Okay, go for it. Even 4s.
Revenge.
So is that 3 hits,
Yeah,
Andre?
one on each.
1. Yeah,
They are in the open at least.
they are in the open.
Okay, first group.
One shot.
Second group.
Nothing. 1 shot. 2 shock, no problem. Hillsden will just pull it off.
Okay,
And the
boys.
Voltigeurs have
We both-
moved 1d6. I made it 6 back, and they're out of the line of sight now of everything.
Oh,
Oh, there he
speaking
is.
of the big
Speaking
boy.
of Richard, there he is. Big man has moved up there. Get 4 flags, you can move them again. Of course, it won't be as easy without 6 flags in the deck. But, blue 6.
7
Oh, that's
flags.
Anderson. Do we want to fire another rocket? It's pretty
I
tasty.
think so.
Pretty tasty target right there.
Actually, I think we shoot for the big man.
And then maybe it'll land here.
We have no idea where it's going to land.
No, we don't.
We
That's the
just
problem with these
target the
rockets.
big man.
Target the big man always. Always target the big man.
All right.
Okay then. We do have 2 shock on us, but I don't think that's going to really affect anything.
Not matters.
Go ahead, Andre. So I got my chart here. Just
Okay.
don't roll a 1 or a 6. A 3. All right.
Woo.
12 inches forward.
12
Hold on,
inches
let's find a
forward.
marker for this thing. There it is. That's the marker. Oh no, that's gonna.
Oh, 12 forward
Oh my
and
God.
blows up, right?
That's not good. Oh, Kowalski.
Dang, bro.
We hardly knew the.
Dang.
So it's going to hit everything within 6 of this is going to take some hits. So it's 12 dice, and we're just going to split them up instead of doing 12 each.
Kowalski's blue. And what are we looking for?
They're in the open, so you're rolling. Those are you got.
So do I roll these or?
Wait a minute. Hold on. We're going to do 2.
I don't know.
We're just going to split them up. 12 dice. We're saying each are going to take 6. So go ahead and roll your saves, guys.
Okay, I'll just do a cal and start taking them off.
3 shock.
Okay.
It's not like double or anything like that.
No, because it didn't fly over them or pass through
Thankfully.
them. It landed in front of them.
And then my guys are doing roll 6, right?
Yeah, you have.
You're going to split up. You're going to split them up.
Okay. 3.
Yep. So split them up between those 2 groups.
So these are 2, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
the first one. Okay.
One is 2 shock or 2 shock. Yeah.
Okay, 2 shot. Second one.
Dead,
Dead
shock.
and a shock.
Yeah. So we just split them up. It says 12 hits for anyone within 6.
Dead,
It actually doesn't say that. It says roll 4 hits.
Dad, you just put
It's
a-
not super clear. So we're just going to split them up. And then the rocket will be unloaded, Andre. If you could put the smoke there.
It's enough to do it.
I mean, you have
Blew
some,
up.
you have something there too, because the thing is within 6 inches of you, which would be short range.
Short
right?
range, yeah.
Red
That
flag.
kind of makes sense too. Freaking British rules.
Blue flag. That's 2 blue flags.
And
That's downs. Let's pull a shock. We got a shock over there somewhere. The big man had no targets.
What do you mean no targets?
That's Hillsden.
You just need to
And
move forward.
uncontrolled.
Oh, and from the flank. Hillsden has had them reload. they've moved forward 1d6, and then he uses last command to snap the last group with downs back in because they broke formation on that rock. Another red flag.
Sharp practice.
I could, huh? I won't be firing controlled this time though, because I moved since then. Mikowski is going to use the 2 flags to sharp practice, and he's going to fire at the Dragoons.
A hit.
One hit. Just one
I
hit.
think I started with 5, went down to 4 to 3. Now I'm down to
Smoke.
1.
Point of shock though.
One shot.
They're up to 4 shock now. So that's, and he's going to be unloaded. The Dragoons are at 4 shock, 4 guys, and a wounded leader. Yeah, we've gone through most of the deck. What is it, another flag? What was it?
A red flag.
They're still in there, man. Jesus.
Come on.
Last time we
I
gave
thought I
Bonnie the
pulled
deck.
all the extra flags out.
Guess we should have mentioned that. Bertrand.
They can't do
Can't
anything.
really do anything yet. Oh, the Tiffin.
Yep.
Alright, so what do we have left here? Red 3. That's Clark, so Clark can't do anything, which is fine. He's in a good spot. He's hidden behind the hill there, even if he is flanked, but shouldn't be too bad where he is, so we'll move on to the next turn.
We'll
Alright,
see.
the French player have now touched the deck, so we're going to get all French cards.
Nope.
Alan Downs.
Okay.
No, what's up, that
Downs
one?
will pull a shock.
That was that one.
Andre.
Oh, that's
That
us.
last shock. Yeah, Downs over there.
Hey, we're red.
Sergeant Downs.
Let's go over here.
Oh,
Red
Hillsden.
1.
Come
bad
on.
Captain Hillsden. Present. Boys. Measure me. I'm pretty sure within 24 there. So that in hand is going to have to come in handy
So
for
you're going to
Kowalski
present
here.
fire.
I'm thinking about it.
You're...
Yep.
Yeah, we got you.
Yep.
So,
Here we go. Hillsden into the flank of Lankowski.
so
Kowalski.
blue is non-flank.
Yeah, one group's not on the flank. The other ones are, and we're all needing 5s. We'll count them up.
5s.
Shots from the non-flank shot group hit, and then 9.
It's
it's,
dead and
Dead
another
and 1
shock.
shock.
So I'll put a marker there.
And then 9. This is where it's going to hurt. Is 9 shots in the flank.
6 and then 9. So
There you
One,
that's
two,
That's a lot.
3, 4, 5, 6,
6 to
12 shock.
12 shock. Kowalski.
Does it go that high?
Nah, it goes a 10.
He's into the dreaded second dial. Kowalski's falling back. He's got 15 shock with 8 guys. So one more shock, Kowalski will break. So this, the in-hand thing will come in handy if you get some flags here. And the Holy Man. You got the
Hey.
Holy Man still to go. The blue
Speaking
big
of
man,
holy men
Richard.
and being able to activate them, and
You could do Holy Man onto...
I don't know if he's worth using a
Kowalski.
Holy Man on, to be honest.
Because it's already kind of too far
He's
gone.
like super fucked.
Yeah.
And if you roll a 1, it's like... I think the voltagers are going to be more useful overall if we need to use shock removal.
So let's move our guys. So do we want to do Holy Man or not?
I would... if he's... So this guy has a musician, so he should be able to... Actually...
Richard, he's had the Voltigeurs. The Holy Man came in, pulled 4 shock. They've moved up. This rock blocks line of sight similar to that one. But they are up here reloaded now. And these guys have moved up, and they've moved up. So Richard did a lot of...
Yeah.
He's the big man, though. That's why he gets paid the big bucks. Red flag. Blue 6, DuPont. That is the Dragoons, who are at 4 shock and a wounded leader. DuPont, not a good roll. 3-inch move, and then he saved his free action and turned back around. Red flag. Haven't seen a random event yet tonight. I don't
that's
think we had one last game either.
a potential sharp practice, but
It is. I could... Well, they're
we got a lot of stuff that
Yeah.
hasn't activated and no really good targets.
blue flag.
Is that 2 flags in a row?
2 flags in a row.
No, that's 3 flags in a row, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was 3 flags
Well,
in a row.
or this is 3 flags
Okay, well,
in
we're
a row.
definitely at 3 flags in a row. All right, so
Those guys went live.
roll 2d6 for me, Andre. Or no, you go ahead and
No,
roll
these
2d6.
guys went last.
7. Sergeant, tell the men to sing. Move 2d6 if you're in column. They're not in column. Red 4, Lankowski again. Lankowski has just moved. Took everything he had to get up here. Moved twice to get up there and then refaced. Tiffin, Oh my God, no sharp practice this time. So we have 3, you have 1, you're at force morale 10, we're at 11, so we'll do, what do we have left, Andre? Pretty much
We've
everything?
got 3, 5, 6.
Clark. So Richard Clark, Bill Thompson, and Simon Anderson. Maybe it's time to get Bill Thompson up into the fight.
Or he could start plinking away at those
He
guys
could.
in column.
You might be within 36 there.
Looks
Andre.
like it.
I'm thinking so.
I was kind of planning on it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you
Yeah.
could hit those guys with
We
rifle
can even hit
shots.
the guys in back.
Okay, so we'll do, first thing we'll do is we'll have Thompson fire his rifles at those Grenadiers who were in column. So you'd be hitting on 5s, you're hitting on 4s.
That column was, does it give you +1 to hit?
Yeah. +1 on your to hit roll. So 4 hits on the guys in column, and they are in the open. 2 and 2. So this front group here. 2 points of shock. Second group. 2 more shocks. So 4 shocks, so they're going to take 4 more. They had 3, so they're at 7 total for the Grenadiers. Captain Clark has moved up the top of the hill, and with our last flag we had Anderson load his last rocket. And then for the French, Kowalski just pulled back behind the trees over there. That's the end of that turn. Next turn, blue flag. Hillsden again. What is he going to do? Hillsden has moved, had him reload, wheeled this way towards the Voltigeurs, and he's going to order Clark. Andre wants to charge, so he needs an 11 on 3d6. 8, 9, 10, 11.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
So
it's gonna give you a shock though for 3d6?
he's going to take a shock on the way in for sure. But he is going to charge the Grenadiers. Okay, here we go. Richard Clark and the HMS Lard crew are going to get 14 dice. Go ahead, Andre. Needing 5s and 6s.
2,
Only
4.
4 hits. That's not
And
bad.
3 6s. Keep those separate because those are extra shock. So 4 hits, 3 6s for Andre.
Okay.
And then the Grenadiers are going to get a total of 10 dice once it's all said and done.
And here we go.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Damn it.
1 6. So pull those
Two
out.
6.
So 2 6s and
So-
a 5. So you're going to lose by 1, which means you're going to be thrown back 6 inches.
Okay.
And you're going to take a couple shocks, so we'll have to roll leaders and everything. So Andre, roll and see if it's Richard Clark. No. And then you roll yours and see if
Okay.
it is Van Nistelrooy.
It
It is
is.
Van Nistelrooy.
Dang it.
What happens to
Of
him?
course.
Takes a wound.
He's level 1 now.
So he's going to be down to a level 1. You're going to lose 3 other guys. You're going to take 3 shock. Andre's going to take 2 shock and lose 3 guys. There we go. All right, so the sailors have
Or
driven
just
back
fire
the
them.
Grenadiers a little bit. They're up to 10 total shock for the formation. And these guys in the front are down 3 guys. They're down 1. He dropped 1 more on his first morale for getting Van Nistelrooy wounded. Next card. Red flag.
Did you do everything you were?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah. Reloading and wheeled a little bit. That's down, so you can't do anything. We don't have any shock anymore. Red flag. Red flash 3. Do we want to do anything? Not really. Blue 5,
five.
Kowalski. You do have 1 flag.
Sure, we'll burn the flag to... Actually, no, we won't, because I'd rather use pod to charge if we get it. So
You can do 4 shock.
nah, it's not worth it. He's
Okay.
not going to do anything.
Kowalski's just going to hang.
Well, actually,
Pull a
he's
shock.
yeah, we'll just pull a
So
shock.
you'll pull 2 shock, right?
Yep.
No, it's just 1.
No, it's 2 because you got in hand.
Oh, if I don't do anything right.
If you don't move or if you move away.
Okay, well, I'm at just 12 shock.
They'll be back any day
Wow.
now.
Blue cards.
Yeah, come
Lankowski.
on, man, what's going on here again?
That's Andre's pulling.
Oh my.
Kowalski has only got up to there. Reloaded, moved up, 3 inches?
No tiffin.
Blue flag.
All right, well,
You got
got
2.
Charge. Come on, give me a 1, baby. Come on.
Bill Thompson. That's our rifles over here.
They'll reload.
Thompson is reloaded and he's moved out 11 inches. So British skirmishers on this right flank here are moving up aggressively. Blue 6, that's DuPont. That is the Dragoons. The Dragoons have moved up, even with all their shock, and they're going to fire at Thompson.
Yeah,
The
it's medium fives.
Go.
One
Hey.
One hit. Nothing.
No, thank you.
We needed that. You needed a 6 and then
Unlocked.
that.
I mean, unlocked. Unloaded. Unlocked and unloaded.
Yeah.
Next card. Simon Anderson. The rocket. So let's fire off our lost rocket then, Andre. Why not?
Okay.
Even though
The sailors.
poor Clark and the sailors are there, but
Take a bunch of shock.
probably nail them with the rocket.
Or he's
Direct
hoping
shot.
for a 6 and
So
no, one explodes,
what?
right?
Just target the.
Yeah, target the big man.
I was targeting him.
Here we go.
So
You just pick a group.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't think you
with
can
that.
pick a guy, a sniper. It's a rocket.
well, it's you got to pick a point basically,
Oh, a unit.
not be
All right,
that
the middle of
random.
that group. Okay, well, it's going to fly forward 12 inches and then explode. So it's going to get Clark and the boys.
Nice
With
shot,
12
Travis.
shots.
Yeah, we don't have to do nothing.
Good thing you did all that measuring, Andre.
Yeah.
Says the guy who wouldn't shoot it off before I rushed in.
All right, go ahead and roll 12 hits on us, on Clark.
Wonderful.
Rocket to
thought
the
it was-
backside.
What do we roll for them, or is this just all
We just roll saves, I think, right?
just say? Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I still think that what Andre said might be correct, though. I want to clarify that because that kind of makes sense. That if we just count it as close range because it's within 6 inches of you, right? But
yeah.
since we blew ourselves up with 6 auto hits,
I don't think you roll for hits. I think it's automatically hits. You're getting blowed up.
Well, here we go.
Oh boy. Okay, so it's 2 dead. 2 dead sailors. And then, what, 5 shock? Yep.
Not bad.
Is that a double shock though? Because you're getting hit from the rear?
Does an explosion have a rear?
No, but we do. So roll to see if it's Clark. Oh shit, it is Clark. Captain Clark, you're hit. Reroll that one.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh, he's knocked out. Clark is knocked out.
And so I
We lost
lose
one guy.
guy.
Yep. And then 4 shock, was it?
8.
8 shock. Oh man. With 1, 2,
8 guys.
4. Oh, okay.
Just there.
Okay, well that didn't work out very well. But we are out of ammo now. Now we can start breaking down the carrier. Next
You
card.
need a bad thing too, right? For
Yep.
level 2.
Level 2 wounded.
Level 2 wounded.
That's a -1. Down to a 10.
Leader
Oh, the
Leader
blue
one.
the big man.
Better than anything on
Yeah,
there.
that
Here
was
we go.
shit. Let's get these boys.
Richard, the boys have gotten into a line there.
A lot of dice.
Yeah.
Some
27.
maneuvering.
4,
He's going to fire straight ahead at Hillsden's
10.
guys. With 27 shots, they do get first fire, as even though they're conscripts, but they
8,
cannot present.
10.
Will it continue? I see a lot of sixes.
It's a lot of fives.
A lot of hits. So how many you got there?
2,
I'll have to split them up.
4, 6, 8, 10,
13.
12, 13 hits.
All right, so 3 each, and then 1 on. You can put it on whoever you want. So probably the big man's group.
Yep.
So 4 on Hillsden, and then 3 on the other guys.
Well, shouldn't it be 4 on each and 1
13
extra?
hits.
Okay, 4 on each, and then 1 on 1 extra. Something like
13,
that.
right?
13
Yeah,
hits.
yeah.
But that's only if you want to fight fair.
Yeah, we don't fight fair in the British. Okay, that's 2 shocks. That's pretty good. Good start there, Andre. That's on Hillsden's group.
Yeah.
Next group over. 2 more shock. Getting lucky. And then Downs' boys on the end.
And those guys will be unloaded.
4 shock. Okay.
Somebody took.
Where's our holy man? We do have one. He doesn't really have any reason to come out yet. Might need to come out for Richard Clark and the boys with their 8 shock. Okay, so that'll do it for that. Next card, Andre. Blue 3, Russo. That's your Voltigeurs over there in the wood line. The Voltigeurs are going to fire straight ahead at Hillsden's boys with 11 dice. You're within 12.
11 dice. Here we go.
I think.
Wow, all those ones. Right.
So.
Let's pull all these.
Oh yeah, he's within 12. That's not bad.
5 hits.
5 hits, Andre.
Hits.
Split them up. 1 each. That's how I split things up.
One each.
5 hits, 1 each, 3 hits.
Okay,
Three dice.
so 2 on the big man.
2 on the big man, it's a point of shock.
Actually, I did this backwards. I didn't realize the big man was down here.
No, the big man's right here.
Oh,
He's with these
then I
guys.
did do it correct. Okay.
He's just hiding behind the hill. He should be up there
So
with
1
his
point of shock on the big man.
Yep.
Middle group.
Oh no, 2 dead.
And
Finally, oh, come on, Andre.
3 dead.
You're fired. I guess we have to roll for the downs, right? Because
could be,
it's
yeah.
skirmishers, even though they're in line, but we're not in line.
it's
They're in
1.
formation. It's not him, thankfully, not downs. But we did lose 3 men.
hey, I didn't take any shock though.
And they're
Time to start disassembling
reload
the rocket tripod there, Andre.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and pull another card.
Tiffin.
We still got those 3 flags.
Well, one of them can start disassembling the rocket, right?
Okay, yes. So roll a d6. 2. Blame. Oh, they got to get it. You know, there's a lot to do here.
Okay. We've never disassembled before.
Do you guys have anything left?
The
Has it gone?
Grenadiers haven't gone, I don't think.
Yeah, the Grenadiers.
Just the
have done.
Grenadiers, and then I think after that, what do we have left? 1, 2,
3.
3. That's Clark. But he was activated by Hillsden, I believe, to charge.
Yep.
Okay. So we have nothing left. So you guys can go ahead and do Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy tried to charge Clark, couldn't make it with all the shock. Next turn, Bill Thompson. That's our rifles up here.
7 shots.
7 shots. Thompson.
Needing 3s?
No, I think you're needing 4s. Yeah, because you're over 12. I think if you're over 12, you're in the middle range, the effective range, which is 5s.
No, that's still 4 hits.
Okay, 4 hits.
It's not 7 hits, but
But, wait. You're fighting, shooting at them?
Yeah.
So it is, because they're in column.
7 hits.
We'll have to measure it just to double check. Yeah, split them up. So it is 7
4
hits.
on your big dude.
All hits. Which is pretty wild. Thompson, that was a hell of a shot with the rifles.
So 3. Wait. So which one was the?
4 on the big guy.
4 on the big guy.
3 on the other group.
Yeah.
4 big guy.
2 shock.
2 shots.
Okay. And then
7 now.
I'll stick them out. Great. 3.
That's 1 dead. And 1 more that fell on the ground. Or is that all of them?
That was all of them.
Okay, so 1 dead in the front.
It was 4 and 3, so this is a 3.
Well, they fell back, so you got to roll another bad thing.
Nope.
So on a 4 plus, you lose 1. No.
Okay.
So they're back there. They fell back because these guys have 4 guys with 6 shock. Fell back 2 inches. The whole formation moved back. And Thompson is
half
now
unloaded.
half
Your cavalry has done nothing.
unloaded. Okay.
That's kind of the way it works.
Blue 3. Russo, that's the Voltigeurs again over there. All right, here we go. Voltigeurs into the main line.
4. So no. That's
pretty good.
No.
That's a lot of hits, yeah.
6, 7 hits.
7 hits. Yep.
Oh, come on, Andre. All right, that's it. That's the last time you roll saves for me.
Oh no, what's happening?
When is the last time? Is this the last time?
This is the last
Oh.
time.
Yeah.
This is the last time. So you got to roll to see if it's the big.
It's
man.
only 1 shot.
Let me roll this one. I'll probably get
Here comes the
Hillsden
one.
killed.
The 1.
Oh, it is him. Hey, he's knocked out. Oh man, Hillsden's knocked out.
Oh, the big
That's not
guy is
good.
knocked out.
But
It's all right.
you do have a. Do you have a physic?
The voltage air
I
is
do
a
have a
sniper.
physic. Yeah.
Okay.
No, we didn't bring the physic. We brought the barricade.
Awesome. Okay, so we lost a dude there, we lost a dude there, and we took a shock there.
Thing for Hillsden. It's got to be a -1. Level 2 later, so -1. We're down to 9.
We're also at 9. So.
Next card. It's getting a little tense now. Red flag. Red flag. Red flag. That's 3 flags in a row. So the last thing that happened was the Voltigeurs fired.
So roll 2d6. And on a 6.
6.
1 shot
Yeah,
then.
we're
okay.
Yeah, we're doing one
Voltigeurs
shot.
are beating them, boys.
Shot.
Pull an extra shock.
I'm not sure that they're wrong.
Blue flag. Simon Anderson. We're going to start trying to continue breaking down the launcher. Oh shit! I saw that. So we're up to 6. So we're halfway. We're halfway to breaking the launcher down. Next card. Lankowski. Lankowski is moved up with one action. He's going to fire at the Dragoons.
6
All but
hits.
one. They're in hard cover though now.
Almost a Yahtzee again.
They are in hard cover.
Yeah.
Skirmishers in the tree line.
So I'll roll in here.
Oh, another dead, another shock.
Dead and a shock. So that puts them at 5 shock with.
Check to see if it's
Check
your
the
leader.
leader.
Oh crap! It is.
Well, he's already been
DuPont
knocked down,
again.
so we'll see what happens to him.
He's
One,
killed.
I think he's dead.
Killed outright. So
That's a bad thing.
That's definitely.
Definitely a bad thing.
So does it go off of what he started as a 2, or does it go off of what he is?
No, it's
what he
it's
started.
a 2.
I think it's
Yeah.
what he started. So it's,
Bad thing.
I think that's at
3.
least a -1.
The Dragoons. -1 for the leader getting killed, and then -1 for the involuntary withdrawal. And he's dropped 2 on his force morale just now, down to 7. Blue 4, it's Van Nistelrooy. That's the Dragoon or the Grenadiers. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy is gonna
Van Nistelrooy.
snap in the line and then fire at Clark.
Van
Hit
Nistelrooy.
Lankowski in the process.
Well,
7 hits. 7 hits.
all right.
Yahtzee.
Yahtzee.
Hitting on 2s, yeah. First
Yep.
fire,
First fire, present.
close range.
Close range. So.
7 hits.
So yeah,
Okay,
we're gonna
so
have
we're going to 4 on these guys for sure. All right.
4 on the Clark and the crew there. Holy shit, man, Andre!
Is that bad?
Of course, I didn't do much better when I rolled 2 casualties and I lost my leader.
Not the leader.
So 2 more down, and was there a shock in
2
there?
shock.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely going to be.
2
They're at
down.
10. They might
10.
be 2, 3, 4,
6,
5, 6.
7.
No, they're not going to break yet.
Barely.
They are going to withdraw.
Withdraw.
They're at 10 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So they're going to pull back 3 inches.
Are they clammed? Does that make them far back further though?
I don't know. I'll have to check that. Kowski. Being soft cover. All right, you're done, Andre. You are done rolling casualties for the
We'll
night.
roll for the leader then.
He's rolled 2 6s every single time.
Oh.
It's, come on, I rolled the leader every time.
I just rolled it.
Oh, well, I rolled it in the official thing.
That's my dude.
So
What
he
are you
takes
doing
a
wrong
wound.
for my dude killing my guys off?
So he's
Didn't kill him,
level.
he's wounded.
He's level 0.
Doesn't matter, we just got to get the rocket undone.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
That's
next
it.
card. Next
Well,
card.
this got bad things for these 2, right?
Oh, yeah, so a bad thing for those guys. That's
2.
nothing. And then the leader, reroll that.
that's
Minus,
it's definitely
that might be
minus-
-2.
-2 probably.
It might be, yeah. Level 1 leader, I think a 6 is probably definitely a -2, which would take us down to 7. So we're tied on force morale. All right, go ahead, Andre. Oh, hey, the big man. Let's see if he gets up. Nope. I don't think I've ever rolled the guy to get up.
I don't think I have.
So that's just it for him,
I
huh?
roll 5, I think.
Fire
Yeah,
off.
that's all he can do.
Okay, there's
4
4
flags.
flags.
I could try to roll to see if Hillsden gets up again.
Or we could continue dismantling
Yes, roll it. You roll it. You've been rolling 6s, so you can do it here. Yeah, good job, Andre. Dismantled. We have dismantled the thing. Now we'll just have to start moving out.
moving on out.
So Anderson has fired his 3 rockets, hitting Clark on one of them, but that's fine. And then he's dismantled. Red 3, that's Clark, Richard Clark. And with his 10 shock,
He didn't die, right?
He can advance to the rear.
He took a wound.
2d6.
yeah, he'll be facing the wrong way. Unless you can make it over the hill. If you can get over the top of this,
Go 3d6.
3d6, then you'll take a shock.
Yeah.
Then I think it's another bad thing, right?
No, because I think you have to be fired upon. What the hell?
Not
Good
gonna
job.
make it anyway.
Good job, Andre.
Woohoo!
Turn around
I
now.
think he's out of arc.
And we
anyway,
take a
so-
shock. I don't know, you got a lot of arcs over there.
Oh, that's
You
true.
might be in that one little gap in between. So Clark is back here now with 11 shock with 7 guys. Didn't even make it over the hill. Blue flag. Blue 6, that's DuPont again, the Dragoons.
Oh, he's-
DuPont is dead. He's been killed. I believe it was Thompson that took him out, was it? Or was it Mankowski? Mankowski.
Yeah.
That's down. Say, I'll pull a shock. Why not? Man, I want to do thin red line so bad. I had the 3 flags.
Yeah.
Blue
Bertrand,
2.
you can't do anything.
Bertrand, that's the sergeant
They
over
have no
there.
shock over there. Yeah.
Blue 5.
Kowalski. You can pull 2 more shock. Or 4 shock. You got a flag.
Yeah, sure. Well, we can't pot a charge anyway. Yeah, why not?
There's only 4 cards
4
left.
shock.
So
And 2 of those are your. So 2 of them are your flags. One of them is
go for it. Your next one.
your
There you go.
leader number 1.
Let's go, big boy.
Yeah, so you could reload and fire again, or
Well, he has to try to get him under control, number 1, before they can do anything. So.
yeah, he is a musician though, so that's
Yeah.
gonna help him.
Okay.
They wound up just moving up.
All right.
They did get under control. Blue flag.
There's a pot of charge.
The wrong order.
Yeah.
Oh.
How many blue flags are in there, Andre? Didn't they already burn 2?
Ethan.
We still got more
so
flags
you
than
got 3. You got
Oh,
3
it's just
flags
4.
out
Okay.
and 1 card left. It might be the Tiffin.
Oh, it is the Tiffany? I assume.
It might be the
It
Tiffin.
is the tip.
Well, I think everybody's
Yeah, I
gone,
don't know
right?
what you can do.
I'd assume if that's the case, then
Yeah,
everybody's
can't do
gone.
anything.
So there's nothing you can do with 3 flags?
No, they don't have. Well, you could sharp practice.
I
These
think
guys could
these-
sharp practice.
They're already. Oh, they could fire. Yeah,
Actually,
you're right.
those guys can sharp
No,
practice.
They
they
don't
can't.
have it.
Oh.
These guys can.
So can they? They can.
I would sharp practice with those guys. So
Yeah.
fire with those guys.
Okay, so it's 11.
11 again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks again.
Thanks, Andre.
4, 8.
All right.
Come around again. Let Andre roll the saves again.
I'm not letting Andre touch my saves
All right, 11
anymore. He's got half of my
shots.
formation
Here
killed.
we go, boys. A lot of 6s, some misses here.
Not
What are we hitting on?
2, 4, 6, 8 hits.
Are we hitting on 4s?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, 8.
8 hits. Okay, so 1 each.
So that's 1 each.
1 each. You got it.
You got this.
You got it. All right. The first, the Hillsden group there. Yeah. Okay.
That's
Just a
gonna
point
be
of shock.
3 on that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So 1 point of shock. The next group. Oh, another dead and a shock, but there's no leader in
Then
there.
3 on this one, because you didn't roll 3 on the last one.
Wait,
Dead.
Dead and a
1 shock.
Okay, so a dead and a shock.
I do have to check to see if it's downs. It's not downs. First leader I rolled that I didn't get hit.
Okay, and then what happened on the middle group?
This thing was just.
point of shock.
Point of
for
shock.
maybe 2 points. I don't
Oh no, it was a dead guy. I think it was a dead guy because I said there was no leader in that group.
Yeah, there's 2 dead.
So no shock.
Yeah. All right, we're still standing. All we got to do is just hold the
know.
line.
The sergeant should have
Hold
lost
the line.
one
Yeah,
guy, right?
there's 2 dead.
Hold the line. Yeah, 1 guy in Downs' group on the far
I took.
end. Oh, that in group there. Okay, there we go. And that'll do it. So that was the end of the turn. Blue 2.
The worst guy.
Bertrand.
You said blue. You weren't specific.
He can't even take
Red
a shot.
flag. Blue
Blue
flag.
flag.
Uh-oh.
1 more in a row.
Red 3.
Richard Clark. Maybe he can make it over the hill now. He doesn't have that far to go this time.
Okay,
With
maybe
his
we'll just
11
go
shock.
2d6 this time.
Yeah, there you go. I see a 1.
2 more inches.
I don't know what the other one is.
Nah, it's a 5. So he made it 6 inches.
All right, so we're over the hill. Andre's having a hard time with these trays tonight. He locked Lankowski, his whole group, out of the tray earlier.
All right.
Next card. We'll fix them in a minute. Blue 3. Russo, that's those voltigeurs again.
Fire again.
11 shots.
Voltigeurs, reload and fire.
Voltigeurs.
A little colder today.
Not that time.
Okay.
We still got quite a few. 5
5 hits.
on each.
Sorry.
So the Hillsden's guys.
5 hits.
Damn, I'm wrong.
Dead.
Another's dead. The
That's
middle
the
group,
wrong guy, Andre.
point of shock,
Oh,
and then 2 points of shock on the guys on the end downs. So what am I up to now?
So 1 dead and
6, 3, and 3.
6, 3. And so we're still hanging in there. Next card. The thin red line is wavering but holding.
4.
Lankowski. Level 0 Lankowski is doing nothing. Okay, that's Kowalski.
Oh.
Speaking of doing nothing,
We could pull some shock. 2 more shock
down to 6.
Yeah, he'll do that. There you go.
in hand.
Another 3 turns and he could be functional.
Actually, now I think you
Blue 4. Van Nistelrooy.
Ooh.
It's those guys.
So 6.
Van Nistelrooy is going to just fire straight ahead.
Yeah, it means it's
Sixes with 6 shots.
Lankowski's the only thing in his arc.
All we need is all
6
sixes and Yahtzee. 2 sixes.
Oh.
Hey, not bad.
Let Andre do saves.
Andre saves. Andre saves.
Say goodbye to 2 more guys.
Just one guy.
There's one
Just
guy.
one guy, okay.
And point of shock.
Next card.
Second
Not
flag.
bad for
Nah, that's
few
good.
shots.
We need a lot of sixes.
Downs. Downs. How many shock does Downs' group have on it?
6.
6. I don't want to use the flags. I'll just pull 1 shock. Maybe I should. Yeah, just 1 shock.
Okay.
He has the most,
Down to
right?
5. Yep.
Okay. We're just going to hold the line. That's
Holding the line.
what we're here for.
3 flags.
The big man.
the big man.
So they're going to fire. I used 2 of their flags to activate the group since the leader's down, and I tried to run off. Not cowardly. Not in a cowardly way.
Not in a cowardly kind of way.
Just we tactically redeployed.
Tactically
Back
getting
this
the
way.
hell out of there.
We are more than 12 now from them. I was hoping to get over the hill at least with some of them. But he's going to be hitting on 6s now, so the 4s, but it will be doubling shock, so I don't know. That's probably going to be about the same result in the
Here we
end.
go.
Unless you let me roll the kills.
I only see
The saves?
3 hits. Right?
3 hits. Let me just see, out of curiosity.
No, there's
1,
6s.
2.
No, 4.
So I saved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. Really, that was not a great roll for that time.
No, that's pretty bad. Just 1 on each.
So
Basically.
3?
Yep.
Okay, so
One on each.
Yep.
1 on each. I've been planning-
Just like every
I've been
time.
preparing for this moment.
There's a lot of dice. A little dump out. There you go.
There we go. Yeah, it's easier
cool.
doing it that way. Okay, then the group this here by me. Oh, so a dead guy on Downs and then 2 shock on this group here. And then a dead guy on the far end. Okay. Now facing the wrong way and no leader.
2 flags.
Flag.
You should sharp practice and shoot them in the ass with your voltagers.
Do it again.
Okay. Needing 5s.
Yeah, needing 5s.
So there's 11 shots?
But any hits is gonna, burn them.
So it's 3, 6.
You can't. You keep getting them after we need that pot of charge. Man, we're fucking used
Yeah.
to that.
6.
Haven't seen the pot of charge yet tonight, which
That's
is rare
pretty wild.
against the French.
Since that's like their only real thing.
Yeah.
11. We're shooting instead now, boys.
5s.
5s.
In that Ciro
Not great.
Mantica list, there's
Only
a
3.
Scotland Forever or
Yeah.
something rule that gives the British
Just
pot of
dump 'em
charge.
out.
Do you see that?
Yeah, 1 on
3.
each again.
Pretty cool.
1 on each.
Point of shock over there. 2 points of shock. 2 points of shock. So 4 more shock.
Those other guys.
There's gotta be
definitely
someone
have to be
that's-
breaking there. Those guys only have 4 guys.
Yeah, what are they up to, Andre? That middle group there.
7, 5, and 5. So,
so we're
they're
gonna
1
fall
over,
back.
so that's 1 inch back.
No. You said 7? Who's got 7?
The group with
5?
6.
So they. The bad
Oh,
thing.
I don't think
Nothing.
that's anything.
So they fell back. So that's only going to help us by falling back involuntarily at this point.
Well, now they're out of line of sight.
Oh, that's good.
So,
So we'll keep on running, boys.
but these guys are still in range here.
Yeah, but this, you need 6s. Not great.
Yeah.
Next card.
Really, we should just wheel and attack the rocket.
Yeah.
If we
Yeah,
do
at this
have
point.
time.
Wheel.
It's already
Bill
pretty
Thompson.
late,
The rifles. Thompson is gonna. He moved up a D6, and then he's gonna fire back into the dragoon. See if we can make him take another force morale test. They're in hard cover though.
We're in 7, right?
Yeah.
Needing 4s.
So, are we saying I didn't have... yeah, so I don't have good line of sight there.
Not if you didn't. Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, all hits, man.
No, I missed one.
Oh. Hey, Thompson's only missed one shot in like the past 3 rounds, 3 volleys. Well, we got to get a 5 here. Or we got to have Johnny roll a 5 here.
That's probably gonna happen. 6 dice.
Oh,
my
yeah.
god.
2
2
down.
shock
And
and a dead. Can't be
check
the
your
leader.
leader.
That group's going to break. So it's group break. So 2d6 plus 6 fall back. So 16.
Get them all the way back
And
here.
then
And
this
facing
is a
away.
bad thing for sure. So
Group breaks.
group breaks. Oh, yeah,
probably
minus
That's
one.
not a very bad thing.
Guys are down to 6. Next card. And then Thompson's unloaded, I believe.
Red flag.
Red flag. I don't think there's anything we can do with that.
We can sharp practice.
No, we need to save one of those flags just in case to move the rocket.
We haven't gotten a 6 yet.
Not yet. Blue flag. There it is. Now we can sharp practice something.
Okay.
So I'm going to move the rocket. All right, 5 inches.
5 inch. Oh.
Yeah, remember, move the lowest. That's what
5
we're saying.
inches.
So he's just right back here now?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we'll be able to get off the board.
It's
Well,
looking
once
good.
you get over the hill, it's
Yeah,
like
it's
you
over.
might as well just not play anymore because they're not gonna
Yeah.
be able to reach you unless you
And
can break your
Your only
force
chance
out.
would be to break our force morale before we got off. So next card.
Unless we
have
want
that.
to sharp practice now.
Oh, yeah. Thompson has done sharp practice with our 2 flags. So he's fully reloaded the rifles.
And that's why we
Perfect.
did that. You
All right, so the French, they're going to concede. They see the writing on the wall here. It's getting late, but if we had unlimited time, there's a chance they might possibly pull it out if everything came out perfectly. They could auto charge them, wipe them out. We didn't get his card anymore. So I would say that there is a chance the French could still pull this out, but there's a better chance that we get this off the board.
well, especially since we could move it on a single flag.
Right. Or when Anderson's card comes out. So there's almost always going to be, he's almost always going to move every turn.
And
We don't have-
taking more than 2 turns would, well,
All we got to do is get down this hill and then he can't shoot at us.
it's like 3 phases to get off. But
So it was close. Yeah, it was looking like we had it pretty easy at the beginning.
yeah.
It just took a while for that big group to come up, so
And
But I
the
think-
fact that they're still intact is pretty
they haven't
scary.
they never took a shock. They never even got shot at the whole game.
No.
But that was because they were behind everyone coming
Yeah.
up. Everyone else took all the shots.
This is true.
And that was just part of I knew that if they just came on with everyone else, that it would just be a huge line of 5 groups marching forward, and
Yeah.
a couple of skirmish groups aren't going to stop that. So that's why I wanted to delay at least the big group coming in a little bit. And fine tuning wise, the main thing was the 2 or 3 rockets to fire for the
Yeah.
rocket launcher. Andre thinks 3. I said 2. I don't know. I think it worked out fine with 2. We voluntarily fired off the 3rd one, but we could have started breaking down earlier. So maybe 3 is the answer. 3 rockets fire, and then you pull out.
And I think that's legitimate because we could have started firing rockets earlier.
Oh, yeah, we could have started turn 1, just
Yeah.
fire at the first unit we see. But also in the part of Johnny didn't bring a movable deployment point, so everything had to move this much, 24 inches further, which slowed down everything.
By
Well,
long
it slowed
time.
down. Well, it slowed down everything. Yeah. Having the cavalry come in earlier, I don't know how much good. It didn't do poor Kowalski any good.
Nah, they got unlucky. The rocket.
And then
man.
these guys, well, they broke. So again, another game where cavalry just really don't do anything. They look cool, but they're not very effective. At least the way we've been playing them.
Maybe I just suck using that.
I think you would have been better off getting them out and just parking them in these trees in hard cover and firing at the rocket the whole game.
I mean,
and
I
just taking the return fire and.
I
hoping
tried
you
to do
live.
that, but there was a couple of turns where they got shot at like 4 times before, and they never got to activate again.
Yeah, and you were in the open during all that.
Well, the withdrawal made me go back into the open, and then they just kept getting hammered. So
Yeah, so another unsuccessful game for the cavalry, but overall I think the scenario works fairly well. I think it would work better with 2 rockets being fired before they disassemble if the attackers had a secondary deployment point. Because that would cut off 24 inches that these guys would have had to move. But then they would have been up here by themselves because the main group still has to come in. So it would have been this guy, the two groups of voltigeurs, and then the two cavalry kind of up at the front, and then the big group coming in to finish it off at the end. But yeah, so it's pretty epic. We finally got to see the sailors do something in the game. They won a fisticuffs,
Yay!
Yay.
and then they are promptly got hit in the rear by a rocket, their own rockets. So Richard Clark has now officially been hit from behind with a rocket, taking 8 shock.
And survived it.
And survived and got over the hill. And they're heading back to the HMS Lard right now to recuperate.
Tell
drink some
stories
rum.
and drink
Yeah,
rum.
tell some stories. Yeah, so yeah,
And
fun
this
game.
is why we don't get off the boat.
Yeah, exactly.
That you're rolling, man?
Yeah. But yeah, so that's it for this game. Thanks to Johnny and Carlo and Andre for coming over and playing a game of sharp practice with us, and it was a lot of fun. So as usual, check out our Facebook group, check our Patreon page, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.